Good morning. Welcome to Ozarks Fox AM on this fantastic Friday and a chilly Friday and getting chillier. I'm Jeremy Rabe.
And I'm Maddie Conklin, and I'm quite cozy.
Yeah, you look cozy.
I was cozy, but then when I stepped outside, so when I left the house this morning, it was 58 degrees.
Yeah.
It said, and I was like, oh, I thought we were getting Arctic blast, but I think mid-show, it's supposed to.
It's already got below freezing. So I was just in the newsroom because I was talking to Natalie Nunn because I'm flying today and I get nervous.
Yes.
So if I'm off today, I apologize. It's just because I'm in my own head.
Yes.
So yeah, it was 40-something when we got to work.
Uh-huh.
It's already now below freezing, and that's within a couple hours. So
2-3 hours?
Yeah. So it's rapidly dropping, guys.
It's rapidly dropping. Well, I'm going to stay cozy. We're going to stay cozy. We're going to stay calm.
I'm stay calm and collected.
Guess what, you guys? I got the coolest gift ever, and I just want to give a shout out to Patty Templin. She sent me, and I can send this with you if you'd like, an emotional support pickle.
I need it.
Because she knows how much I love my pickles.
I need it.
She got this from a company called Mr. Wally's Pickles, located in Texas. So, Patty, thank you so much for my emotional support pickle. It says, I will always be around to let you know that you are a big dill. Oh, isn't it so cute?
Oh.
I want to name it.
Okay, do it. Do it.
I kind of like Herman.
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 Herman Pickle?
Herman Pickle.
Herman. That's not what I expected, but I like it.
I don't know, like an old, strong name, like
Herman.
or Sherman.
Sherman Herman Pickle.
Sherman Herman Pickle.
Sherman
so
Herman.
If you need some emotional support,
I need to put it right here.
there you go. Carry Sherman Herman. So thank you so much, Patty.
Herman Pickle.
Sherman Herman Pickle.
And by the way, she's watching from Hollister. Hello, Hollister. We love you. Down by
Yes,
Branson. First
thank
house
you.
I ever bought was in Hollister.
There you
So
go.
There you go.
Got a lovely note. Thank
Love
you so
you,
much.
Patty.
Love you. Thank you for watching, and thank you for the kind words and the
I will
emotional
give this
support.
back to Maddie. I'm not going to actually take
But
it.
think about what a talking point
it
could be this weekend.
It
They're like,
really could be.
What is that in
What
your-
if I got celebrities to take photos with the pickle?
Oh my gosh, Jeremy, don't lose it, but I will allow this.
That would be actually a hilarious.
That's a good talk. That's a be like, hey, we're at the Critics' Choice. You're a big deal. You should take a
really
picture.
big deal. Can we take a picture with my pickle? I love it.
Sherman Herman.
Sherman Herman Pickle.
SHP.
Sherman Herman.
Sherman Herman.
That is adorable. By the way, I really want to make one now because that's really cute.
Maybe that could
That's
be a craft.
adorable. Maybe that's a craft for us.
I do love it. I actually saw this on Instagram the other day. I was scrolling. I was like, that is really cute. And then lo and behold, I got it on my desk this morning.
That's
so
fantastic.
anyways.
So yes, cold weather a-coming. Be careful. And that storm last night, by the way, I know we're going to talk to Tom.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he talked about it yesterday. Maybe I forgot, but I went to bed and
Same
it woke
thought.
me up.
Same thought. I was like, why is it storming? It doesn't storm in the winter, but I guess it does.
Oh, I guess it does. And the lightning was so bright. I'm not even kidding.
Oh,
so my
wow.
dog Mika was crawling all over because he was very scared. And so I got up to help him. And as I looked out the window, the brightest flash of lightning that blinded me. I was like, what is happening?
Oh, yeah. I honestly thought a tree branch might just come straight through the window. Very a la Christmas Vacation.
Yes.
Break the window. I was like,
Why
you know
is
what?
the carpet wet, Margot?
I don't know. I don't know, Todd.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? If the branch comes through the roof because there is a big branch on the rental house that they refuse to get rid of, I was like, so be it. Not my house.
Not your house.
Not my problem.
Oh, but in a few months it will be a problem.
But it will be a problem. I know. I'm like, you know what? If anything bad's going to happen now, do it before I buy the house.
Yes, before, please.
Place, everything.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
So-
And by the way, speaking of cold, Jesse, you said this morning on Daybreak, you're going to the Chiefs game.
Yes.
You're going to be freezing.
Cheap tickets, of course. All of them were cheap. The prices just plummeted faster than our temperatures this morning.
Seriously?
Did they really?
Yeah.
75
Because
bucks.
of the weather?
Yeah, 75 bucks a piece. It's
Wow.
That's
That's
such a good deal.
among the cheapest I've paid for any game to get in.
Wow.
That sounds like a steal. And pretty good
Playoff
seats.
game, no less.
Yeah.
Not bad. I mean, I'm in the upper deck, but
Yeah.
you know, there's
But
not
it's a
bad
playoff
seat.
game, like you said.
Yeah,
complain.
not a bad
It won't be
seat.
bad.
No.
Jesse, quick
Yeah.
question. When
Yeah.
you're at Arrowhead and you're sitting there and it's going to be that cold, the players at least are moving. You know,
I know.
They have that like body heat.
Yeah.
What do you do in the stands to stay warm?
Scream, jump, and you know, I have always found that when it is cold there, some pro tips for people who are going: bring a piece of cardboard,
Okay.
to stand on. The concrete seat, the concrete bleachers make it colder, so that kind of provides a little bit of a buffer there.
Nice.
Hand warmers, of course, but like you mentioned the players. Some of them will just deliberately wear, we're going no sleeves, boys. Yeah, we're tough.
Oh, no.
So no thanks.
I'm not that tough.
I'm not going to do that.
I'm sure we'll see Patrick with the gigantic.
Yes, that is my
Insulated.
favorite when he does that, when he has the
Yeah.
giant Chiefs red.
The tent of a coat on.
I
top,
want
Yeah.
one. I think I would love to
would
just
love
walk
that.
around the
Yeah.
newsroom with that on.
And I'm sure you guys are going to talk about this throughout the morning, but I'm curious. I love that you're hightailing it out of here, leaving this weather behind you, Jeremy. What are you looking forward to the most this weekend? Can we say that yet, or
Oh,
are we,
yeah, no, it's
are we
totally.
waiting?
Oh, I've been telling the viewers all week because I've been nervous about the weather today.
Yeah.
And flying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get nervous. I'm excited, but to me, I told Maddie, I have the stress of the fear of the unknown of if they're going to be nice to you or not.
Yeah.
Because you always have that risk of people just being like, okay, for instance, last year, one of the celebrities refused to take a photo with me. That was not nice. And I had one giant A-list celebrity, won't name names, who pretended I was not even
I know who you're talking about.
there.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Completely
Makes you
dismissed me as a human
sad.
being. So I'm like, that makes me very sad as a human because we both put our pants on one leg at a time.
Exactly. Thank you.
We're
Thank
all
you.
God's children.
Yes.
Preach.
Nobody's more important than anybody else.
Preach it.
But
Yeah.
Preach it.
Oh, we know.
sometimes when people have so much,
Adoration,
adoration
and like,
love and praise, they get up on a little soapbox and they're a little higher
and
than
they
us.
don't come down.
I like
Yeah.
that.
So we'll see. I'm excited.
And who is a must meet this year?
Well, on my list is Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon.
Okay.
I can't see them being anything but nice.
I hope
agree.
and pray.
And I really
And
think
I've heard they're
this
both
would be a
very
good
down to
talking
earth.
point for you.
And again, even though I'm not a fan, just announced yesterday, Oprah will be there.
Oh.
She's a presenter and she will be there.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Of course, Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon going to be hoping to take home some awards for the morning
Well,
show.
for the
Morning
show.
show.
Well, you know what my icebreaker's going to be?
so great.
Oh my gosh, I love the morning show. I work on a morning show in Missouri. See,
Perfect.
I was going to try
Yes.
to.
Boom. Tie it
Love that.
together.
This is what you
I
got to
see.
think
I
of, folks.
think it's
This is
all
why he's a pro.
plan. You gotta.
That's why
I'm
he's a
going to
pro.
try my best.
Yeah.
Scheming. You got your routes.
That was my tie-in to Jennifer Garner. Not Jennifer Garner. Julia Garner, who was on Ozarks.
Oh yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes, yes. The blonde
Played
hair.
Ruth.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was my in with her. She was at a table. I went up and said, "Hey, guess what? I live in the Ozarks."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect tie-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
She's like,
I'm
oh,
excited.
okay.
She's like, "Okay, yeah."
We filmed in Atlanta, but okay.
That's okay. Because the show is in the Ozarks.
It is.
Yes.
It's so funny. People always call Atlanta the Hollywood of the South, and just an hour outside is where they filmed Stranger Things.
And all the, yeah,
Ozarks.
I mean,
Yeah.
it really is the Hollywood of the South.
It is. It is.
I remember last year, I was on vacation at that time, but in the hotel room, the Critics' Choice Awards popped up, and I was like, Jeremy's there, I'm watching this.
Yes.
So I remember that
we
from
were there
last year.
schmoozing.
So,
Trying.
yeah.
I wonder if
Love
you're
it.
going to be on
Yeah.
TV, just like those pans.
Oh, I did. You know what?
Yeah.
By
Where
the
can
way,
we watch?
the best thing 2 years ago, not last year, but 2 years ago, I was telling you about Caitlin Deaver. She is going
Yes.
to be in a new cast member of Last of Us.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love her to death. I talked to her one year. I helped her out of the ballroom. She was like, "Hey, can you help me? I don't know where the exit is." I'm like, "Yeah, Caitlin, I got you." The next year, went up to her and talked to her and said, "Hey, I got you out of the ballroom last year." As I was talking to her, National Critics' Choice bump shot was me and Caitlin talking on
There
the
we
bump
go.
shot.
Yeah.
Boom, TWs.
Going to commercial.
cool.
We'll be
I was
right back, but
my
before we
phone
go,
started blowing up going, "I just saw you on TV!"
I'm gonna watch. I can't wait. I'm gonna have I'm gonna do a TikTok live. Just be like, all right, we're looking for
should.
Jeremy.
and when Jeremy pops up, we'll just
Like,
I know him.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
hunt
I know
down
that guy.
Caitlin Deaver and be like, "You were good luck last year. Let's go.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again."
oh, reliable.
But I feel like all
love
this
it.
entertainment talk is like great because it's entertainment, right? Friday.
is.
Oh, 100%.
Entertainment News Friday.
I love
Yeah,
it.
it is.
Love it. I'm excited.
Nothing more entertaining though
Oh.
than what we're seeing on the radar
Yeah.
right now.
Oh, Tom.
Because Tom has been a very busy man the last week or so.
This whole week, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually thought of you when I woke up at midnight with that lightning. I wonder if he's
Yes.
going into work right now.
Right.
I
So
did.
Angela woke up, I woke up from it, and you woke up
Yeah.
from it too.
Everyone woke up.
Okay.
His
Did
dog
you-
woke
That was
up.
our alarm
Right?
clock
Did
today.
you have to get here earlier, Tom, or normal?
No, I got here maybe 20 minutes earlier.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't anything like hours earlier.
And I was 20
No,
minutes
no,
late,
no.
so we were right on
Boom.
perfectly.
Jesse, didn't I see you hit a train at some point? Was that yesterday?
Yesterday,
Oh,
yeah.
that
I
train.
saw
Yeah,
that.
stuck at
that
the old
train.
We all get that
classic
sometimes.
train.
Oh,
So
boy.
funny.
Yeah, right before we get on division from
Yep.
65. Every once in a while,
Never fails.
train comes right there.
Yeah.
Yep.